I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy's Makeup Adventures, and this is my precious baby kitty, who is trying to tell everybody that she doesn't like the food I just fed her. I gave her wet food, and she was like, oh, no, 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 no. She doesn't like the pate, you know, the ones that are like all stuck together that you have to kind of mash up, you know. She doesn't like those. She likes the, okay, she likes several different kinds, but the ones that have the little chunks of meat and rice and things like that. She likes the expensive shit, really. Okay, so, guys, oh, my goodness, I actually... At this angle, when it's up close like this, I don't hate the backdrop as much. It's not my favorite thing, and okay, so for me, this gets rid of, you know, the unnerving looking at my living room window and you know, laundry mess if it's back there, and just, you know, whatever it is. And this gets rid of that. And I have all my Jeffree Star mirrors beside me, and I can actually set up to film behind the mirrors for some of my Jeffree Star content, maybe, and that will be very cool. So, right now, of course, we're talking about the brand new Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. We're going to swatch these bad boys. I have a little video of how I made this eye look, and we'll insert that here in a little bit. But I really want to swatch, especially this weird shade. The one that in the Naughty palette, everybody was calling it the COVID shade. The 2020 shade. But if you could see really up close to this, guys, this is such a strange shade. It has all these little beads in it, and then on top it has just the it's like a glaze almost material. It's very strange. And so far, I have not been able to get it to swatch. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to use one of these little swatch stickers. And actually, let me see if it's on her note who she is so I can shout her out. Okay, so she is at Swatch Stencil, and her stencils, when I got them, came in this lovely little note with my name on the front. Isn't that so cool? It says, "Thank you so much for your order. We hope you enjoy your new stencils. Love at Stencil Swatch. Enjoy your free gift," because they gave me an extra, which was so cool. "We'd love to see your swatches. Please tag us in your posts or leave a review." Fantastic swatch stencils, guys. So cool. If you guys are on the Instagrams and you want to swatch, you know, in the cool way, give Swatch Stencil a shout. Okay. Now, if I can peel this off. Sometimes I have problems with stickers and stuff because the thickness of my nails. I have to go get my nails done today. They're so bad. I've painted over the original job that I got done like 3 times because I just have not had time to go and do that. And come on. Okay. Get this off of here. the placement on the arm is what I struggled with yesterday. I was swatching the Natasha Denona, but I think this one looks good. I think it's in a good spot. It's not exactly straight, but y'all just, you love me, right? You better love me. Okay. Okay. All right, let's swatch. So, we're gonna start with the shade at the top. It was swirly, and I just stuck my finger in it. It was a swirly shade. And it makes this brown shimmer when you ruin it. When you ruin the pan to do the swatches. That sucks. So it's almost like a copper type brown. And it kind of does look like a smoky quartz, maybe. A darker quartz. You guys know that, well, I don't know if you do know that I collect stones. I always give away rose quartz, though, because it's a very calming stone. So I give it away to people all the time. Okay, this is the second shade, and it's called Aura. Then next we have Gratitude, which is a beautiful, like, rose kind of shade. And then this other one, I would say it's like a burgundy type brown, the one that was called Aura. And Gratitude is a nice rosy brown. It's like a rosy brown mauve. It's so difficult to describe eyeshadow. Just want to let you know, like, it's not easy to describe eyeshadow. Especially the different colors and nuances and things like that. Okay. I feel like I'm getting a cold again. How many times can a person get sick? I don't want to really know the answer to that. Okay, this is another swirly that I really don't want to ruin. Empowered, or I'm sorry, not Empowered. Cosmic Love. Now, this was the favorite shade of some of the people that I watched. It didn't totally get ruined. Oh, yeah, I can see why this is a favorite shade. Oh, my goodness. This is so pretty. This actually looks like Jeffree Star's purple highlighter. It's so sparkly, so glittery. And there it is. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Cosmic Love is gorgeous. Empowered is the next one, and it was not swirled. It's just a regular shimmer. And that's what I have underneath the eye for that smoky wing. I guess they call it a reverse cat eye. I don't really understand how it's a reverse cat eye, but that's okay. Up next is Joy. It was not swirled either. This one reminds me of the Lancome shade Kitten Heel. And that was my favorite eyeshadow shade for almost 20 years. No, it couldn't have been that long, maybe 12. This is that one, and it was called Joy, and that is a very joyful type shade. Look at these swatches so far, they're so good. I don't mind patting myself on the back and saying, yay, but it's really kind of the sticker. It's not me. It's the sticker, friends, and it's really good. Okay, so that's the first row, which means we have to do a separate thing of swatches because this doesn't have enough on it. So that'll be interesting. This shade is called Precious. And it is like a dark mauve, kind of, it's more like a taupey mauve. We'll say that. Taupey. Taupey. Okay. The next one is called Energized. Ooh, and this one looks very sparkly, very metallic. Energized. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Woo! Look at that. Energized indeed. Okay, up next is the weird shade. And I hate to call it that, but it is Huda. I love you. I've been only gotten super interested in Huda Beauty products this year because really I had been just doing indie makeup for a long time, but I really love the formula of Huda. So, except for I don't know about this. I don't know about this, guys. So let's swatch it and see what it does. I hope it doesn't bite us. So what I'm gonna do to start is kind of just disturb the pan a little bit because you're not going to be able to see it in its current state. So I'm going to disturb the pan a little bit by using my nail, and then those pigments right there, we will kind of then swirl them up and see what's up with that. It's very interesting. It doesn't give much color. It's very sticky. And yeah, I can't say I see the need or understand the thing here. I really don't. I'm going to try to put some of the little scrapes of it directly on the swatch. Let's see if that helps. Oh, that does help. That unleashes the sparkles. Okay. So now we know how to do it. So you're gonna, with this shade, you have to disturb the pan quite a bit. And it is very iridescent. It does remind me almost more of a highlighter type situation. So I wonder, it's just that the stickiness, oh yeah, I think it's a gorgeous highlighter. I mean, obviously I already have Jeffree Star highlighter on because he's my highlighter guy, but yeah, that is just something else, isn't it? So, I am with everybody else. I'm confused about it. I would say that it's interesting and it does make people talk about the palette, but I think the pearls, the little pearls in it, they need to be like super glitter or super reflective or something because they're not really interesting enough. It doesn't, I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, up next is the lightest matte, and it's called Cherished. It's gorgeous. It's more pigmented than you think. And that was the first color I put kind of all over in the crease. And I love this shade. I think it's so pretty. It would be really, really pretty for a wedding. Just really pretty. I think this palette would be gorgeous for a wedding. This is a wedding palette if I've ever seen one. Next shade is Blissful. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Just flipping gorgeous. It's so pretty. I feel like you can't see on screen all the shifts because it shifts this whitish blue. It's just beautiful. Up next is Happiness. And then we're going to have to change the stencil down. So that's going to be interesting. Because we have one more row to swatch. This is the shade Blissful. And these are the first 2 rows of the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. We love this. We think this is amazing. Should you buy it? Yes. Yes, I think you should. Don't usually say yes right off the rip, but I think you should. I think that this is a great holiday palette. Look at how pretty. I think it's gorgeous. I know we're not done yet, but I think it's gorgeous. I got to clean off the top of it so that I can move it down and use it for more shades. Should be enough. And instead of moving down, I think we'll move over and do the last row on the other arm. Just so that it's easy. Okay, we're ready to go. We're going to keep this sleeve rolled up and ready for pictures and TikToks. I feel like if you like pink at all, purple at all, you will love this palette. I think it's gorgeous. I also believe that pretty much everyone could benefit from having a rose quartz around them. Around your neck. This is one of my only rose quartz that I keep. It is a little what do you call it? Medallion? No. I don't know what it's called. It's a little thing that you put on a chain around your neck. So anyway, rose quartz is so calming and so beautiful, honestly. And so when you get this, you should also order yourself a rose quartz bracelet or a rose quartz necklace. And you will find yourself being calmer, I believe. Okay, so this first shade was called Mantra, this dark one, and it needs a little bit of help on the swatch. Okay, one's called Mantra, the next one is called Serenity, and I agree with that. These are so buttery and gorgeous. And then this next one is a shimmer And it is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Woo! That one is called Abundance. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. Guys, seriously. It's the Sephora VIB sale. I think that's going on right now for Rouge members until the 9th. And on the 9th, it opens up for VIBs like you and me. I was close to being a Rouge last year, but I was like, it's not worth it for me to, like, you know, go into debt or something. So I'm just a VIB over there, y'all. But definitely get your percentage off if you have points saved up. I had some $10 off points saved up, so I was able to use that. This next one is called Moon Magic, and it's the one that, I think it's the one that I put all over the lid. Yes, it is. It's pink with like this little blue, subtle blue reflect. It's absolutely stunning. It's called Moon Magic. And it is magical. It's so glittery, so reflective. That's what it looks like. It's gorgeous. It reminds me of the lip gloss. That's why I put the lip gloss on. This is from Jeffree Star, and it's called Succulent. It's pink with a blue shift. I'm halfway out of that lip gloss, and I feel like I should order a backup just in case. Next up is Radiate, and it's like a taupe shade. And we're almost done. See how taupe it is? It's like a middle taupe. And there it is. And then the last shade is called Self Love, and it is a swirly do shade. And I hate to mess up the pan, but we are definitely going to mess up the pan so we can get a nice swatch. And this is beautiful. It's like a almost like a rose gold, I guess. Looks kind of like rose gold. Yep, that's what I think it is, rose gold. Gorgeous. So, super satisfying peel off. There's the last row. So, let me put this guy back real quick. And we will be back in just a moment. I'm going to make some TikToks and take some pictures of the palette swatched, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so this is how I made the look that you saw in the beginning of the video. I wanted to do something really simple. I'm so excited. That's why you see the little apples of my cheeks are so popped out, because I'm so excited. And then I'm just looking at it a little overwhelmed. So we're going to start with that pastel pink shade. It's so pretty. I don't have anything like that in my collection, I don't think, anyway. And I'm just going to buff it all over the crease of the eye. I didn't know how dark it would be, so that's what I'm kind of playing with now to try to see what the look is. Now we're on to the second color. It's a little bit more of a medium pink, and I'm using a pencil brush. Just going to put it in the exact crease of the eye. It looks really good. The pastel shade looks really good all over. And then I really like the way that this pink and the pastel play well together. So I'm just back and forth in the crease with that pencil brush. Next, I'm not sure where to go, so I decide that I'm going to go with this super dark mauve shade, purple mauve is what it is. I'm going to go underneath the lash line with this, and I was kind of just shooting from the hip, guys. I had no idea what I was doing. I decided to switch brushes to this liner brush so that I could make a more pointed look here. So what I'm going for is that reverse cat eye kind of thing. And I'm finding that there isn't as much fallout as I thought that there would be. Just a tiny bit. So now we're going to go into this gorgeous shimmer that has pink and blue reflect in it. I'm using my finger to lay this down. I used a brush to finish that up all over the place, but I just wanted to see what it would do with just using the finger at first. So now I'm going into this other light shimmer shade, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Sorry, it's taking a long time, and I'm like not sure what to say in the voiceover. I think this is my first time doing a little voiceover thing, so here I am. La da da da. It's really hard to see the difference between this shimmer and that shimmer. And you can barely even tell the difference on that eye. What it is really is that one's got more of a silver reflect rather than a blue. But it's gorgeous either way. And I'm just getting it on the inner corner there so that it's nice sparkle. So now we're going to that dark purple shimmer shade, and we're going to lay that down on top of the dark purple mauve shade that's already there. I'm using that liner brush again to lay this down. I just got some of it in my eye, so that sucked. And I'm just being careful and lining the eye. Now this shade got more fallout than any of the others. So I would say to be careful when using that dark purple shimmer. And we're just doing the same thing on the other side, but you can see much more how that shimmer is just gorgeous. You can see that on this side. It's so pretty. I love the difference between the light on top and the dark on the bottom, guys. It's so beautiful. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments, but I think it's just a beautiful contrast. So I'm looking to see what I'm going to do next. And I'm going to try this medium pink shimmer. I was trying to add some definition to the top. And it does create just a tiny bit of depth on that lid. But it's just a tiny bit. I'm also using that tiny brush for this because I didn't want it to fluff out or go places I didn't want it to go. So it's hard to see on that side, but on this side you can see that this just gives the tiniest bit of definition to the outer corner of that bubblegum pink kind of look. It's so pretty. It's lighter than I thought. And I absolutely love it. And that's it, guys. And then this is the finished look. First look with our Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. I think it's gorgeous. So far, so good. We still have so much more to do with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think this is just the first part of the video, not the end. But don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.